Oh, we are making meal one now, even though I'm technically on meal two time or even meal three time. Let's see. But because I wanted to have a quicker breakfast this morning, I kind of made a smaller one of my meals that I have on my meal plan and decided that when I have more time, I will do my first meal. My first meal takes a lot more cooking and time, so I like to do that when I'm not in a rush to go somewhere. Let's see, I think this might be a little bit of a better angle, and I'm not so cut off at the top. But yeah, I'm making, if you can see, eggs and oatmeal essentially. And I did not sleep very well the last few nights. My neck has been super, super tight, so I'm like kind of awkward. My neck feels very stiff. So I'm like not really like very wiggly because then it hurts. So excuse my awkward neck this morning. But yeah, so I've got my egg whites poured out, then I have to get my eggs. And so I'm gonna shoot. So I'm doing that. Bring my egg whites back in the fridge. Grab two eggs. Got enough for today and the next 3 days. Hello. And I'll throw this in the microwave. We'll get this going. This meal always takes the longest. I feel like all my other meals don't take this long to put together, and even this, compared to what other people put together, is that much. Um, I need my meals quick and snappy. It's like I need them ready. But this one, like the microwaving part of making the eggs, which takes forever. I need like a whole like 6 minutes just to get this all cooked up because I absolutely refuse to use a pan. I really do. Of all my years of using pans, then I started to use a mini like Dash waffle maker, and yeah, I don't know why everyone always notices that in the background. I'm so sorry. Like, don't worry, they're just kitchen knives. They're not like they're not, gonna do evil things with them. So here I am putting this in the microwave. We'll go with 4 minutes at first and then come back, stir it up a little bit, put another few minutes in there. But yeah, so I'm documenting my journey, my fitness and nutrition journey right now, which involves a lot of tracking your food, making sure you're staying up on your water, and tracking your calories, all that good stuff. So if anyone's interested, or curious about how someone goes about fat loss in the smartest way possible, more than welcome to follow along and see how it works and what is necessary, what is required. At least unless if you're wanting to like follow keto or follow whatever else there is out there, I'm more of a high protein bodybuilder sort of style. So that is what I will be doing. All right, see what we got. I need got a little bit of almond butter that I can only have 20 grams of. So I don't know if you can see. Yeah, here's my food scale. I have to tear the scale. Now it's at 0. Got my spoon. I'm going to pour this into there. only get 20 grams, so gotta be careful. Got 12 there. Surprisingly, is seems like quite a lot. Nice. So then I'll stir that into there. Then we turn that off. And I'll put this down so I can actually put this together. Put that back on there. I have the rest of, if you guys don't know or don't take, I'm not like sponsored or anything. I just really just been trying them out myself for the last week or two. And Mr. Hyde signature. This is from Pro Sups Sustained Energy Pre-Workout with creatine monohydrate. So, and electrolytes. I like this a lot for those three reasons. It's like I was looking for a pre-workout. I was looking for something that also had creatine, so I didn't have to like buy something separate. And then at the same time, having electrolytes is awesome because I'm always dehydrated and I'm always looking for ways to make sure that I got all my electrolytes in there too. So had all three of them, so I was like, all right, that's what I'm getting. Um, what's up? How's it going? So yeah, I have the straw burst flavor right now, and I'd say it's pretty dang good. So there's blue raz and straw burst, and then if you mix them together, it's fruit punch. Have not done that yet, but 2 scoops. If you look at the back of that container, is 1 serving. So I just have one at a time, and I'll have one of the blue in the morning and one in the red later, or vice versa, and I'll do it that way. And so that I get 5, is it grams or milligrams? I think it's grams of creatine, which good for your brain, it's good for your muscles, good for a lot of different things. So I like that. Also drink Gatorade or Powerade for electrolytes. I'll drink the sugar-free ones. A lot of the Gatorade stuff is full of sugar. So I would honestly rather just drink coconut water at that point, because then it's at least natural sugars. Whew, but yeah, I don't know if anyone can tell my neck is like super not happy. It's very tight and very stiff this morning, which is very unfortunate. I hate when that happens, but I think I either have to fix the way I'm sleeping or change my pillow or all of it. Which is unfortunate. So here I am mixing up my oatmeal. We had fresh apricots, so usually I use frozen blueberries and I measure that out, and that's more so what's on my meal plan is blueberries, but um actually I think it's any kind of berries if I'm remembering correctly. It might be any kind of berries as long as it's a berry, but this obviously apricots are not berries, they're just a regular fruit. And yet there was a bunch of apricots. It's like apricot season right now, so we were gifted a bunch of apricots. So I was like, I will not say no to that because I've not had apricots in a very long time. They are still full of fiber and other good nutrients. So if we just have like a small serving of them, then what does that hurt, you know? Yeah, here's our little fruit tree. We've got a bunch of apricots here. So yeah, let's go check on our eggs. Okay, we're doing pretty good. So, not done cooking yet, but we're getting there. And we'll probably stick that in there for another 3 minutes. Then it should be very well done. And kind of go from there. Let's see. Nice to meet you too, Bama boy. So I'm being prompted to add a Q&A. Oh, I guess it went away. Never mind. It was a little too late. Yeah, we put a little poll sticker just for funsies. And I'll ask about fitness and nutrition. How's your fitness and nutrition journey going? Pretty good. Not so great, but okay. Now I will just stick that there to the side. Cool. Let me know, you guys. How's your guys' fitness and nutrition journey going? While I'm here, I should also get my next meal going too. My next meal, wish there was like a better way to show. Maybe there is. Let's do it this way. Okay, that could work. All right, so here's my rice maker. What I need to do, measure out. Need to plug it in too. Oh goodness, I wish this wasn't so janky. Okay, so can you guys see that? Turn that back on. Now I'll get the rice thing out. Because I need 100 grams of rice. The thing about being on a meal plan that I like so much is the consistency. Knowing that if you stick to the same calories every week and something, your weight's not changing, you know exactly what to do. Then you just take that meal plan, lower the calories. And bring up your exercise then a little bit more. So here we are. Because the whole like if it fits your macros thing or just the other diets that are out there, I've always been terrible about portion control. And so that's not ever worked for me because then some parts of the month I'm like, I'm not that hungry. Yay, I'm in a deficit. Great. And then other parts of the month I'm like, I'm starving and I need to eat everything. So take myself right out of that deficit. I consider myself subconsciously to be a bigger person than I actually am. And so it's taken a lot of self-awareness and training to say, hey, like maybe I don't need to eat a whole plate of pasta. Maybe I can just have like a little portion and like that's like what's actually enough for my body. You know what I mean? So, oh, it's too hot. So, so that's been a lifelong journey for the longest time now, but and this was so reaffirmed too because when I went into my bodybuilding show prep, I might have eaten like, 5 meals a day, but they were all so, so tiny. And because of that, I dropped like 20 pounds like super fast. So, and so what I'm doing right now, just kind of new to getting back onto the nutrition plan that my previous coach made for me. Very, very high in whole foods, so I'm very full very easily and quickly, which is great. Um, then I can actually see where am I at with my consistency and where I'm at with my daily caloric intake and all that good stuff. So I have not added in a whole lot of exercise. If anything, I have been kind of backing off of exercise, mostly just because my partner broke his leg in March, and I have been his caretaker and canceled, or not canceled, paused both of our gym memberships because obviously there's no way he's going, and then he needs my help all throughout the day. I guess less now than he did, but I paused our gym memberships for 3 months and probably will pause them again for another 3 months. I'll have to check in with the gym that we go to. They were gracious enough to let us pause our accounts so we didn't have to be charged. And um so yeah, it's been it's been quite the journey. So I have not gone to the gym in a couple months. And so I've been doing my workouts at home. But when you've just got one set of dumbbells and you've got a resistance band, and now one of those like workout trees, not that now at least. And then like you have to work out outside and it's hot and it's dusty and all of that. Obviously, you don't feel too much like working out all the time. So, oh my gosh, if I could get some relief in my neck, that'd be great. It's like, so yeah, I'm just going through my journey, doing what I can. I might be a coach for my clients, but I'm still human too, and I still fall off, fall off of my own health journey. Still need to go through the very real thoughts and feelings and wow, well, that just happened. So my mom has like this plant experiment thing that's going on. That that was just inside of there like this morning. I just moved that bowl this morning and it just came out. I thought that was going to take way longer. I didn't think it was ready to come out. I don't know why it's twitching so hard. I thought it would become a butterfly though. I guess maybe it has another phase to go through to become a butterfly. Oh, there it goes. That's so crazy. That was literally just in there that like this morning and it just came out today. That's crazy. But I think I'm gonna put it like in the bowl so that my mom can come back home and see it. I'll tell her about it. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm not bringing you guys with me. Got my both my bowls here. I'm gonna eat those, but I really have to go pee, so I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. I need some seasoning. It's always been really hard for me to share my journey. Like, I've always kept a journal, and that's been my like judgment-free zone for sharing all the things that I'm going through. And I've not really ever been one to kind of share my journey because it's not aesthetic by any means. And I feel like every time someone like posts something very aesthetic about this is my journey, it's always like super super aesthetic. And even when they claim like my unaesthetic journey, like when they claim it's unaesthetic, I'm just like, that's still very aesthetic to me. So, so yeah, I guess what I mean by that is there's a lot of balls that I'm juggling essentially right now in my life, but here I am also prioritizing eating healthy, sleeping well at night, making sure my stress is low, making sure my career is in place, and it's very anesthetic, I will say. But maybe it is for most people anyway, so like this lighting is terrible. And my kitchen's dirty, and my bowls don't match. The list goes on, you know? What can I say though? That is where I'm at with my journey. Hoping to take a full-time job here soon. Also, while I'm training my clients. Also, while I'm making sure that I'm still taking care of myself is a big deal. So gonna do some journaling for my mental health and creative process. Try to create something helpful and resourceful for my clients, and then and then possibly take a nap, and then go take my partner to his appointment, and so on and so forth. So it's good to sit and chat with everybody for a little while. Um, of course, I am blind, cannot see anything. Thanks guys for voting. Kind of just kind of interesting to see where everyone's at with their journey. Um, but I will peace out for now. I'll talk to you guys again here soon.